Kia ora te whānau. Welcome to the Kopu Temple of the Blue Diamond. Welcome to this sacred day of the Harmonic Convergence. It's been 35 years since the Harmonic Convergence of 2087. So, was it 86? Anyway, it's 35 years, so work it out.
Do the numbers.
Do the math. We have a special guest tonight. We have the beautiful Shirley Alley, priestess Pi Waka Waka, and she has initiated through the temple on multiple layers as a priestess and also as a Blue Diamond initiate. So it's a really, really sacred time to be connecting with our whānau groups, with our monad. I'm just going to bring this up a little bit so we can get a little closer, a little bit more intimate. Yeah, and get a clearer picture. You can see in the background we have the 13 creatrix on board the Waka Hine Altea. So lovely to see some of you coming and joining us. We hope that this is working. We did a check that it's working. This is our very first time.
We're recording either way.
So we are theoretically live on YouTube and also on Facebook on the Kopu Temple of the Blue Diamond page. So let us know if you can hear us okay. Perhaps write in the comments, if you can hear us okay. Perhaps we need to just have a little quick check, eh?
Yeah. I'll check on my
Maybe check on your phone. Kia ora.
Got it.
Yeah, beautiful. In the meantime, I hope you're all traveling well. It's been a really intense, amazing time for us to traverse on the inner planes and know thyself. It's been huge, actually. Yeah. Whoopsie, my blue diamond just fell off. We're blue diamonding it, whānau. We're bringing in the blue diamond. Normally I paint it on, but today I decided to use my my beautiful stickers, which I've just got to make sure that they're straight. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yep, we're on.
Oh, awesome. That's beautiful. We are on. We're on it. We're in it. We're doing it. We're bringing in the beauty way. Today is also Venus Day, so happy Venus Day, whānau. Venus Day is a day that we celebrate the divine feminine essence and the twin flame of Papa Tuanuku, actually. Kopu. Kopu is her twin flame. It's also a stargate. So we get to not only walk the beauty way, but also to enjoy being in these beautiful feminine body temples. And for those of you who aren't in the feminine body temple, you are also part of this etheric body, because we are both masculine and feminine. But today is a day to honor the goddess within us. And each and every one of us, whether you're in a male body or a female body, we all have the feminine within us. It's connected to the XY chromosome. And we all come from the genes of Isis. So that's the other the reminder, the Genesis. It's actually right there, right in the first chapter of the Bible. Genesis, genes of Isis. I learned that a few years ago and I was like, whoa, yeah, that makes so much sense. So whānau, I just wanted to open with a karakia and also with a little quick blessing of the ahika. So I'm just going to bring in some of the sacred smoke from this one here is from South America. We love to use the Palo Santo here in the Temple of the Blue Diamond because we're acknowledging that we are all of that. We are returning back to the one, clearing our energetic fields above us, below us, before us, and behind us, within us.
So good. So good. So good.
And without us. E te atua o te ao marama, te whare wānanga o te maraikura, te whare tapu o te taimana kahurangi. Tēnei mātou I kāranga nei, kia tau mai te aroha, te rangi māri e, me te maramatanga. Whakatokia te kaha, te maia, me te manawa nui. Hei kaha mō mātou I tēnei hui. Kia tutuki o ai nā moimoia. I roto I te aroha me te kotahitanga. E nā wairoa katoa. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Whiti, 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 māranga mai. Te wairoa. Āmene. Creator of the world of light, the house of knowledge, of the creatrix, the house of the sacred blue diamond, we call to you. Let love, peace, and enlightenment descend. Plant strength, courage, and patience as power for us in this meeting to achieve our dreams in love and unity. To all spirits, we acknowledge you, we acknowledge you, we acknowledge you. Shine, 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 and spirit rise. Amen. So, kia ora beautiful whānau. For those who are just arriving and for those that are watching this as a replay, we welcome you to the Kopu Temple of the Blue Diamond. It is time to shine. It is time to bring the creation codes of the first light frequencies, which are held here in the land of Aotearoa. We have the codes. We were gifted them as part of the first light, and on the spectrum of the rainbow as well, on the spectrum of creation. Kia ora. Just getting a little niggle there with the wairoa. Yeah, remember that it is the blue ray is the first spectrum of creation that supports the blueprint to land and for everything to be created from that point. So we're excited to be able to really weave that with the world at this time. Yeah, it's a really, really sacred time for us to remember these pieces, these fractals of the diamond that we are becoming. So it's time to shine and bring out our very best version of ourselves, whatever that might be, whatever your gifts are, your skills, your attributes. Fine-tune them and really know thyself as well. So when you know yourself, you know what your gifts really are, what you love, what you're passionate about. And it's time then to fine-tune those passions and really bring them out to flourish. Because we are also in that beautiful timeline or dream line. We're changing the words up because we're dispelling the concept of us being in this time prison. We're here in the new dream line, which is connected to the song, the sacred ancient song. And this is also part of the journey with Hine Aotea. She is teaching us to activate our sacred sound seed, our sacred song, for us to sing it loud and sing it strong. Yeah. It's our time, whānau. And we all have a blue diamond inside of us. This is a technology. It's been revealed through the Hawaii Tapu map, which is an ancient map. And it's been resurrected, really, through the alignments, actually, through Wairua Spirit has shown us. This is not secret, but sacred. So it wasn't a topic of just everyday conversation, around the blue diamond. It's something that was shared with a few whānau about the prophecy, about the time for us to really rise and show the way. And we have to go the way so that we can know the way, and actually the other way around as well. Know the way to show the way. And then we go all the way. No more holding back, whānau. It's time. It's a special day as well of the remembering of that harmonic convergence, which means it's about the sound. We're in harmonics with one another. We're bringing in our sound frequencies. The human vehicle is frozen music, actually. These skin suits, it's just, consciousness frozen in time, space, and crystallized into physical form. And that's who we are. So we're having a human experience as pure consciousness and spirit and light, intelligence and sound. So don't make the mistake of thinking that these dense bodies, these skin suits are all we got. We got so much more going on. We got all the planets, all the star systems right here inside of us. And we're just here to remind each other, actually, that this is really what's been happening. Is there anything else you want to add, sis?
Just to know yourself, like, that's a massive, massive, massive lesson for me and for everyone, because when you know yourself, you know what to do for yourself, not about the world. You'll be able to hold that to yourself without self-judging and all the other programming that's playing out for most of us. That's a huge, huge thing for a lot of anyone that's awakening or stepping into their power. And this is why it's important to be in community with those that get you. And alignment is a massive, massive, massive piece. Be devoted to your alignment. To your alignment. Because if you stay true to your alignment, no matter how crunchy it is, I kid you not, I'm speaking from experience. It works. It works. But you've got to know yourself to know what it is, the next step that you need to take without, sort of shaking or self-doubt. So, yeah.
Kia ora. Kia ora, sis. And I'm also getting that this is also a education as well for ourselves to learn all the different factions of the spectrum. For example, of knowing thyself. So astrologically is an important piece, and I know some people out there will say that it's the it's the scope of horrors rather than the horoscope. And you know, I've heard that kōrero, and that has not resonated for me. And that's kei te pai. If it resonates for you that's where you're at, that you don't do astrology, then, you know, that's fine as well. You just go whatever you are guided to. There is also the human design piece, which is actually quite an important piece. And Shirley and I have actually got a few things and coincidences going on much. Here.
Yes,
We're both martyr heretics.
Yes.
So, you know, which sounds really terrible, doesn't it? It's like, oh my gosh.
Heretics we are.
But actually, it's, you know, this is it. It's got a huge explanation about what martyr heretics are, and actually it's not that uncommon. Quite a few people are that. So, you know, get to know thyself. Also, your galactic signature through the Dreamtime astrology, that's powerful. So, do you know what yours is, hun?
Was it
your galactic signature?
Is that my Mayan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a yellow spectral star.
Right, yellow spectral star. Awesome. Well, I'm also from the yellow clan, and I'm a yellow golden, or I call it a golden warrior.
Yeah.
Because yellow sounds kind of dull in comparison to golden.
Golden.
I like to be golden, thank you. So, yes, you know, this is it. We are learning all these tools, gathering the kete, and so that we can have this whole complex version that we can, you know, start to work with. We've got some tools there, you know. What are we really striving for? What is our sole purpose? So, you know, most of us are creatives and we love to express. In fact, I was just came from Hamilton from a photo shoot for the fashion runway, which is I've been assigned to a mission to, it's to birth the blue diamond through the superficial world of fashion. And so I've designed a really beautiful skin suit, Hine Aotea's first skin suit, because this is all about Hine Aotea. The whole thing is all about Hine Aotea. She is the goddess of the blue diamond. And the blue diamond is a celestial stargate that actually comes to Earth. It is a Pounamu doorway, which is also, you know, that's where the ancient navigators used to travel. That's how they came from Matariki to here. And this is all part of our whakapapa, is the Matariki and the Hine Takarua streamline, dreamline. And so, you know, through these ancient stargates, which are the Pounamu doorways. And so this is all part of it as well. This is time for not only for Hine Aotea to rise and be witnessed and to actually be heard as well, because there is, this is all happening in our koroko, in our throat, in our voice, in our sound, in our waiata, in our karanga. And it's a karanga to her. She is also, what's really excited me today is to know that it was 2 years ago today that she first came to me in her full light and told me what my mission was. I didn't know that before now. I mean, I was still doing whare tangata ora, rongoa, taking people on different missions with the taniwha, you know, like, working with sacred rebirth rituals, a lot of feminine work. But this is like, actually, this brings it all together, but it's also, it expands even more. It gets pretty galactic. Yeah, we're going galactic, whānau, you know, like to think that we're the only intelligent life in the whole cosmos. I mean, hello. Yeah, no, I know a lot of people don't get this, and this can be quite confusing for people and confronting. But know that we are so much more than these, physical skin suits. We're connected to everything out there. We are connected to each other. We're connected to every star system, every universe, every planet, every being. Yeah. Even, the poor cows on the grass out there doing their sort of like thing as birthing babies and providing milk and meat. Yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but every time I go past one of those cows and I see their little calves there, I'm like, oh, my heart just sinks. I'm such a sook. Yeah, I'm such a big animal lover, and I'm sure a lot of you on this journey are too. I will not eat the sacred cow because I know that there's a reason why our Vedic whānau didn't eat the sacred cow. Don't eat the sacred cow. Because, she is the most sentient, very heart, amazingly nurturing presence, probably out of all the beings on the planet. And that's one of the reasons why Isis wears her crown of the cow horns. Oh wow, I've just lost the apis. The apis cows. Yeah, it's also connected to the hive, right? Yeah. So the apis cow horns and the hive mind, the hive heart, all coming online.
Collective, yeah.
Yeah, all coming back online. And that's what the blue diamond is doing for us. It's helping us to reconnect all those lineages, those ancient lineages from all those star nations that we attune to. And it's also helping us to recognize that we are one fractal of the 144,000 parts of ourself that have all been fractulated. And yeah, we're remembering and we're coming back together now. Yeah, some of us are here because we were star-seeded, and now we are beginning to flower. So we're no longer just star seeds. We're star flowers. Whoa! Actually, I'd love for you to show those.
The tulips.
Yeah, a beautiful priestess P Waka Waka gifted me some tulips today, and yay! I'm just like, woohoo! This is also part of our kōrero that helps us to get a bigger feels for it all. So yeah, we are start flowering, whānau.
Look at the lovely colours.
Look at those beautiful colours. Kia ora. Thank you, darling.
I love those colours.
Yeah. So, just feels so powerful. I'm just getting a whole wave of energy coming past my right ear. In the last few days, we've had an interview with Rob Mokaraka, which was powerful. He shared some incredible knowledge, so be sure to check that out, whānau. Yeah, that's important that we take some of those skills and tips and tricks that he offers to support us to come into alignment on a daily. And one of the things that really stuck with me with his sharing was to be kind to ourselves in our thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah. So when no one's watching, and we're not speaking, when we're just in our quiet time. Be kind with our thoughts, because all is mind. And when we start knowing, not just believing or just thinking, but knowing how powerful we are, we get the opportunity to really shine our light. And this is what we're going back to now. We're going back to the avatar parts of ourselves. And this is all part of the Blue Diamond training. So anybody who wants to come and be a part of this journey, please reach out. We're keen to get people from all over the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's time. It's time to anchor the Blue Diamond everywhere, on every continent. It's an important mission. It's all part of our blueprint. And, you know, it has been part of the sacred teachings of the mystery schools, but it was held with the maraikura, with the goddess, with the tahunas. And she's been written out of his story for thousands and thousands of years, but it's now her time to rise and shine. Yeah, it is time. So on that note, we're not going to have a very long temple. Our temples only usually go for about 45 minutes. So I feel that it would be really nice to share a little bit of the Temple of the Four Winds. And I had Kahu come in really strongly today. And Kahu's been really very present in my field. It feels like there's definitely some visionary things happening for us all. And the other thing about, you know, when I present, when I share my light, when I show up and shine, know that I'm a part of you too, that I am just a fractal of you. So there is no threat or competition anymore. We are all up leveling, and yes, it's time that we all stepped into our higher purpose of who we be. So Hawk, Hawk, keeper of the East. Hawk is about vision. It's number 25. Number 25, where are you? Oh, 66. Is that right? Number 66, yeah. Excellente. I am Hawk. Soaring on high, I cleave the sky, holding the dream of yesterday, to scan the land with vision's eye. I birth in you the golden way, opening to truth and insight in the rising sun's glowing light. I am Kahu. Kahu is the soaring hawk that greets us as we travel the land. It is the guardian of the trails that cross the mountains' passes, and the messenger who joins us with the stars and ages long gone. It soars far above the earth to embrace the towering peaks, the sweep of the rivers, the spread of the forest, and the shift of the waves along the seashore. Kahu captures the discerning eye of the merest detail far below, the shift of its prey, the smallest of movements that gives its hide away. Kahu is vision and birthing. In the springtime, when Kahu brings food to the nest, it follows lore long lost to other birds. It feeds the weakest chick first. for it understands that while the strong will survive in their own right, the vulnerable one may not. When the young hunters bring food home, they feed the elders first. These caring traits have become the higher ways of people. The energy of Kahu is dynamic, intense, and powerful. It is fearless in pursuit of the needs of the family. Kahu in its completeness is a mover and shaper, a presence in the land that reminds us to look at the world with far-seeing eye. Kahu is vision. If Kahu has flown into your world, be aware of the bigger picture in your life. See if you are becoming lost in frustration and hopelessness, in confusion and detailed and a narrowed world. If the stresses and strains of the day-to-day weigh you down, take the time to let your spirit fly. Visit again the dreams that hold dear. Gather the excitement of your journey in your hands and revel in all you are and all you are becoming. Hawk brings to you clear vision, objectivity, and a new perspective. It allows you to distance yourself from turmoil and pain, to see your greater needs and the needs of those around you with clarity and purpose. Now is the time to bring forth the balance, to look outward for inspiration and inward for insight, and to risk the journey. You are called to spread your wings wide, to be open to the gifts of Kahu while remaining grounded in the everyday. That is the challenge of this age, to travel the realms of the spirit while being of this world. In the past, we left the world, setting ourselves apart in monasteries to come closer to the sacred. Now we are asked to bring the sacred into our lives without separation, to be of the world and of spirit, to walk the truth of all the four winds. Kahu opens the way for that journey. Move forward, knowing Kahu is your companion on the trails of the stone. Honor your dream. Kahu is vision renewed. Kahu is power gathered. Kahu is nurture accepted. Kahu is courage honored. Kahu is awareness heightened. Kahu is separated ended. Kahu is hope offered. Kahu is the circle joined. Kahu is the way home. So beautiful. Kia ora. I know I have read that card not so long ago, but it just kept coming. Like I kept having it come down and dive to me every time, like I turned the corner when I was driving down to Hamilton today. So, yeah, it's nice to be grounded back home. But Kahu was with me the whole way. And I just really want to truly thank Kahu for the journey. Has given me much visioning and much insight for, coming inwards and recognizing that the world isn't actually really outside of us, it's inside. All the planets, all the stars, everything is inside of us. And you are all part of all of the fractals of my own diamond. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being born.
Yes.
So beautiful. I also just want to share a little treat that I recently came across, and I'm so enjoying it. It's just very powerful. I mean, there's stuff that I already know, but it's been confirmed also through the reading of it. And these are all the downloads I've personally had and all the other readings that I've done. But for anybody who wants to learn more about the tree of life, the really ancient first spiritual teachings of it, rather than the Christianized version or the Kabbalistic version, which has actually got the, some shifts and changes. And I'm not judging it, anybody who wants to go down that path, kei te pai. But I am enjoying very much the Kemetic tree of life at the moment. And Moata Ashby has many other books that I am going to begin my library with. So learning all the, some of the very ancient teachings, and just, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. We're ready.
We're ready.
We are so ready.
Yeah.
And thank you to those who have just recently shown up. I've seen the numbers shift and change, and people are coming and they're going, and some of you are staying the whole time, which is fantastic. And I'm loving the support we're getting from the Blue Diamond whānau. I just really want to tautoko you all. Kia ora, my beautiful monad group, the Rānati Rā whānau. Kia ora. What I just wanted to quickly share is something that that was part of my transmission recently. Over the last few days, I've had a lot of activity that's starting to really ping in my field, and one that's very, very specific and very noted that's showing up outside of me is the powerful frequency of the mother, the divine mother, in her purest form, which is we see it as like a Mother Mary figure, but also, she's the 10,000 faced goddess, so she'll be showing up in all sorts of forms outside of us. And even Isis is, she's a very nurturing frequency that is, noted as the mother symbol, and the Hathors and the Magdalena codes, and all of the goddesses actually. Hine te iwa, hine titama, they're all there for our support right now. And she showed up to me with a ring of white flowers. There's a big circle of white flowers, and in amongst like a huge big area where it was all just green, and I was like, what the heck is that? I spotted it like as soon as I got to the beach. I was like, what is that? It's like a huge big circle of white out there. So I went up to it and I'm like, oh my goddess, this is amazing. A circle, a bed of white flowers. I just had to go in there and just feel the energy, and it was so powerful. And the goddess came through, and she was like, yes, this is presence. This is about the embodiment, and it's time to start working with that frequency of the divine mother in all ways. So the white energy has come through. The white pillar has been anchored, and I've been having all sorts of things happening in the temple as well. Like we had it, first of all, after the weekend, after we just had our temple beautiful here on Friday night and Saturday morning, that night I did the 444 ceremony, and straight away I had a jed pillar of like blue rock up here right in the temple. Boom, here's the blue heaven right here. Enjoy. So it just felt so good to receive that. And over the last few days, the white has come in. So the white heaven has come through. And this is what Hine Aotea is guardian of. She's guardian of the blue heaven, the white heaven, and the emerald heaven or the green heaven. So all three of those potencies, that's her jam. And she is so present. She's the primordial goddess, so she comes in the form of the water codes and the plasma and the divine frequency that creates water, creates stone, creates fire, creates flesh. She's got magic, man. She's like, superpowers, ping, 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 ping. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that because I know that that's probably going to resonate with a lot of people out there, that she's really in the house and she's here to support us with the victory of the light. And I want to play before we go into our sound seed, because we're going to do a chamber in a minute. But before I go into the sound seed, I want to just play the victory stone, which was gifted to me after we opened the Pounamu doorway down at Hunts Beach in Bruce's Bay, by the mouth of Jacob's River, which is where she soft landed. It's a big corridor around that. I'd love to share that from the beginning at some point, which I will do on this channel. So I'll be sharing more codes with everybody. These are mystery school teachings, but I'm happy to share little tidbits so that you can start to understand what this is. It's not something that you use this for. This is, you don't intellectualize this stuff. This is stuff that you feel in your bones, and you get goosebumps when you, or truth bumps when you know that it's all, tūturu, when it's kosher. So I just wanted to play the victory stone for you and do a mihi to Hine Aotea, to the primordial goddess, and all of her heavens. Oho mai, oho mai, oho mai. Oho mai te mana o te tane. Oho mai te tapu o te wahine. Hawaii ki nui, Hawaii ki roa, Hawaii ki pāmamao, Hawaii ki tapu. Ki roto e te tapatoru, te moana nui a kiwa. Ko ahutea, ko ahutea, ko ahuteroa e. Etu, 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 hine ahutea hai. Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora, kia ora. Now we're just going to invite everyone to join us in the sound chamber before we close. We're going to call in Hine Aotea and all of her fractals and all of her heavens and all the particles of her presence and her whole medicine wheel, the first light, the first fire, the first waters, and the first stone, bringing it all online in real time, bringing it through the divine mother frequency, anchoring it into our fields, through our crystalline bones, through our body temples, seeing it go all the way down into the river beneath the river, the plasma beneath, through the heart womb of Papatuanuku, down through to the plasma light of the cosmos. And letting our roots absorb this frequency, this currency, and bring it up like a straw. All the way up through our whole trunk of our tree of life, of our powerful Kemetic tree, sustaining our blue diamond, spreading up into our branches, and then allowing our branches to reach up, high into the heavenly realms, through Rangi Nui Whetū Rangi to the star nations, and tapping into the celestial currents of plasma light, that beautiful frequency of the aurora of the heavens, bringing it down through our branches all the way through our trunk and down through to our roots, feeling those two beautiful rivers within us flowing as we stand in true presence as Waitaha, as Waitaha Nui, as the one in the many and the many in the one. And calling in the sacred tones of Hine Aotea, and connecting into every chamber on this planet and every other planet in the solar system, and inviting us to do some bee sounds, to the bee frequencies of the hum, and doing that while we place the tip of our tongue to the roof of our mouth and roll our eyes in the figure of 8 while visualizing through our third eye Hine Aotea's presence being anchored here through us as the living conduits, as the living covenants. Aho.
Aho.
And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It is so.
Aho.
Aho. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your presence, your sacred presence. We honor you all. Look forward to connecting again next week at 4:44 as we do our weekly temple. Be awesome to see you again. And tell your friends.
Tell your friends, your
share
neighbors,
this.
everyone. Share.
Subscribe. Share. Mwah. Sprinkling all the love vibes. Sprinkling you with flowers. Ka kite ano.